We all know chickens, those feathered bundles of energy, bring so much joy to our farms and homesteads. But just like any living creature, they age and their needs change. Now, you might think giving your older chickens extra calcium is the key to a good long life. Though extra calcium is needed to help replenish what she lost during her egg-laying days, so that she can maintain strong bones and for other health benefits. But that's not all that she needs. Just like us, as chickens get older, they need a little extra TLC. That's what we're going to talk about today, giving our senior hens the best possible care in their golden years. Remember, whether it's a cat, a dog, a horse, or a chicken, our animal companions deserve specialized care, especially as they age. Now, when it comes to our senior hens, their diet needs a little adjusting. Just like an old dog who needs softer food, an older chicken benefits from a specialized diet. You see, as chickens age, their digestion slows down, and they might have trouble absorbing all those essential nutrients from regular feed. That's where specially formulated senior chicken feed comes in. These feeds are designed to be easier to digest and packed with the extra vitamins and minerals our older girls need. One product that has been recommended to me is the Nutrena NatureWise Feather Fixer. This feed is specifically designed to support feather health, which can be a concern for older chickens, especially during molting. Another one is Purina Layena Plus Omega-3. This feed is enriched with omega-3 fatty acids, which are great for joint health and can help keep your older hens active and mobile. Remember, every chicken is different and what works for one might not work for another. Pay close attention to your hens' individual needs and adjust their diet accordingly. If you notice any changes in their appetite, weight, or droppings, it's always a good idea to consult with your veterinarian. A well-balanced diet is the foundation of good health for any chicken, young or old. By providing your senior hens with the right nutrition, you're giving them the best chance at a long, happy, and productive life. Just like we make our homes more comfortable as we age, we need to do the same for our senior hens. Their coop should be a haven, a place where they feel safe, warm, and comfortable. Now, an older hen might not be as spry as she used to be. She might have trouble jumping up to roosts or navigating uneven terrain. That's why it's important to make some adjustments to their living space. Consider adding ramps to help them reach their favorite spots. Make sure the coop is well insulated to keep them warm during those chilly winter months. And don't forget about draft-free ventilation to keep the air fresh and clean. Remember, chickens are susceptible to respiratory problems, and a drafty coop can make them more vulnerable. Another thing to consider is the flooring. As chickens age, their joints can get stiff and sore. Hard surfaces can be uncomfortable for them to walk on. Adding a layer of soft bedding such as straw or wood shavings can make a world of difference. By making these simple adjustments, you can create a comfortable and safe haven for your senior hens, allowing them to enjoy their golden years to the fullest. Just like us, our senior hens need regular checkups to make sure they're in tip-top shape. Now, chickens are pretty good at hiding their ailments, so you need to be extra vigilant in observing their behavior. Look out for any changes in their appetite, activity level, or droppings. These can be early signs of an underlying health issue. One common problem in older chickens is bumblefoot, a bacterial infection that affects their feet. Check their feet regularly for any signs of swelling, redness, or scabs. If you notice anything unusual, don't hesitate to consult with your veterinarian. Speaking of veterinarians, regular vet visits are crucial for senior hens. A veterinarian can perform a thorough checkup, identify any potential health problems, and provide the necessary treatment. They can also advise you on any specific care needs your hens might have. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. By monitoring your hens' health closely and seeking veterinary care when needed, you can help them live a longer, healthier, and more comfortable life. Now, just because our hens are getting older doesn't mean they should spend all day lounging around. Gentle exercise and mental stimulation are just as important for them as they are for us. Of course, we're not talking about marathon runs here. A leisurely stroll around the yard or a few minutes of scratching in the dirt is all they need to stay active and limber. You can also provide them with some enrichment activities to keep their minds sharp. Scattering treats around their enclosure is a great way to encourage foraging behavior, which is not only good exercise but also mentally stimulating. You can also try offering them puzzle feeders, which require them to work a little harder for their food. Another thing to consider is their social interaction. Chickens are social creatures, and they thrive in the company of their flock mates. However, as they age, they might become more vulnerable to bullying from younger, more dominant birds. If you notice any signs of aggression or pecking order issues, you might need to intervene. Creating a stimulating and enriching environment for your senior hens can help them stay active, engaged, and happy, contributing to their overall well-being. As our feathered friends age, their social dynamics might change. They might become a bit slower, less assertive, and more vulnerable to the antics of their younger flock mates. Now, we don't want our senior hens feeling left out or bullied. It's our job to ensure they still feel like part of the flock, even if they're not the top hen anymore. One way to do this is by providing them with their own little space within the coop, maybe a corner with a lower perch or a separate nesting box. This gives them a safe haven where they can rest and relax without feeling crowded or pressured by the younger birds. Another option is to use see-through dividers within the coop. This allows the older hens to see and interact with the rest of the flock without the risk of physical contact or bullying. It's like having their own little apartment with a window to the outside world. Remember, chickens thrive on social interaction, and even our senior hens need that sense of belonging. By making a few adjustments to their environment, we can ensure they still feel like valued members of the flock, contributing to their overall happiness and well-being. Just like any creature, our chickens show signs of aging. They might slow down, their feathers might become a bit ruffled, and their eyesight might not be as sharp as it used to be. But that's okay, it's all part of the natural aging process. Our job is to recognize these signs and adjust their environment accordingly. One thing to watch out for is mobility issues. As chickens age, their joints might become stiffer, making it harder for them to jump up to roosts or navigate uneven terrain. That's where ramps come in handy. A simple ramp leading up to their favorite spots can make a world of difference, allowing them to move around with ease and comfort. Another thing to consider is their eyesight. Older chickens might have trouble seeing their food or water, especially if it blends in with the surroundings. Using brightly colored feeders and waterers can help them locate their necessities more easily. And don't forget about their perches. As chickens age, they might prefer lower perches that are easier to access. Providing them with a variety of perch heights can accommodate their changing needs and preferences. By paying attention to these subtle signs of aging and making the necessary adjustments, we can ensure our senior hens continue to thrive and enjoy their golden years to the fullest. Well, we've covered a lot of ground today talking about how to give our senior hens the best possible care. Remember, just like us, our chickens need a little extra TLC as they age. By adjusting their diet, their coop environment, and our approach to their care, we can help them live a long, healthy, and happy life. Remember, a happy hen makes for a happy homestead. By implementing these care tips, you're not just ensuring their physical well-being, you're also nurturing their spirit, allowing them to enjoy their golden years to the fullest. Now I'd love to hear from you. What are some of your favorite ways to care for your aging chickens? Share your tips and experiences in the comments below. Let's learn from each other and create a community where our senior hens get the love and care they deserve.